No, I'm here only for live streaming.
Okay.
I think Kim is going to be here with you for the class.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Okay, you're good to go. Have a good class, Michael.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Right, the class starts. There comes the first person. Hello, Mary Lou. Mary Lou. Mary Lou. Have I pronounced it correctly? Mary Lou. Okay. You can just hold down your space bar and it'll unmute your microphone. Okay. Just hold down your microphone. Okay. Shirley, how are you? Hey, come on, tell me how you are. Push your space bar down and talk to me. Unmute your microphone. Shirley.
Hi.
Hi. It's good. It's good. Okay. Well,
Hello.
hello, Carolyn.
Hi. My name is Carolyn Bean.
Hey.
I'm hearing some static.
Yeah, not sure where. I have to just mute everybody to see. We're not sure where it's coming from. Okay, but you can unmute your microphone to talk to me. Doreen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Michael?
I'm well, thank you. Nice to see you in class. And Mary Lou, can you hear me this?
I'm good, thank you.
And have I pronounced your name correctly? Mary Lou?
I'm sorry.
Have I pronounced your name correctly? Okay, no, that's fine. All right. So, yeah, Kim, our TA support. Welcome, Kim.
Hello, Michael. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Kim.
Okay, Kim, for those who don't know, you can see in the chat page, she's there to support the program and the class, and you can type anything to her, and she will either answer questions or she will just accumulate the questions for me to ask, because I don't always see the chat page, and so it's great that that Kim is here and able to do those things. Okay, so super to have you there, Kim. So Myra, how are you? Hello, calling Myra. How are you?
I'm sorry. I was still on mute. I'm fine. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yes, I can. That's great.
Yes, I'm fine. I just need to learn more about YouTube and how to maneuver through it.
Okay, well, you started the ball rolling. Hello to Ron, and why are you in class, Ron?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Myra. Ron, are you
You're
there?
welcome.
No, no. Okay, who else have we got there? Have we said hello to everybody? Gladys, no, we haven't. Okay, how are you, Gladys? Nice to see you. Okay, yeah. Just press your space bar down if you want to talk. Remember, you're in a Zoom class. You can do that in any Zoom class. You just hold down your space bar while you're talking and then let go. So it's quick and easy when you know that little bits of information. Anyway, welcome to all of you. We are live streaming this particular class onto Get Set Up TV and onto Facebook. And it's also going to be recorded. And but don't worry, your photos won't go up onto Facebook.
That's good.
They're only visible to me while I'm chatting like this. And then when I start sharing, you will disappear. So you'll need to talk to me and as we go forward and ask questions and so forth. And quickly tell me, Doreen, why are you in the class? What do you want to know about YouTube?
Well, I use it because I do exercise videos, but I
Okay.
want to know how to organize them in a better way. They're like all there, but like, I'm sure you can set up folders and that kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
Put them all in one place. That's what I'd like to know. And I'd like to know overall about YouTube, because I'm sure I'm missing a lot of pieces.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're here. And we do have a Get Set Up advanced class that would take you, but let's try and answer those questions as we go through, because I think I'll be able to help you there. So Shirley, what do you hope to get out of this? I can't hear you. Press your microphone, your space bar.
Okay, you know, I've done that a couple times, press the space bar, but it doesn't unmute it. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm kind of like Doreen. I've been on YouTube quite a bit, just randomly catching things, but I'd like to be able to find one thing and be able to go back and find it, you know, save it. So like the exercise videos or cooking videos, so I can go back to them when I want to.
Okay, that's great. Okay, I get a good feel. Who hasn't told me why they're doing this too? Please just unmute yourself and tell me. Gladys, have you told me? Here we are.
No, I haven't told you, but it's the same reasons as the first two ladies described.
Okay. So you're a user. That's good. And Ron, are you there yet? No. You fell asleep waiting for the class, didn't you? Okay, Myra, why are you there? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's good. All right. So I'm going to just share my screen and just tell me whether you are seeing it. And I think we better start with the slides. Okay. Can you see the slides, the introduction to YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Thanks for saying yes. All right. So YouTube. Oh, I know. I've got to first of all tell you about myself. Okay. As you can see on the screen, and so I think most of you have been in my classes, my name is Michael Plumstead, and I live in Perth in Western Australia. And it's just gone 11 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Tomorrow morning for you. I'm on the 31st already.
Wow.
And yeah, so you can see that I enjoy researching and writing, and I'm in business I love, and alternative health, and all sorts of things that I keep myself occupied with. And I'm hoping to do another 30 years of career wise while I'm retired. Okay, so and get set up is something I really enjoy doing. So I hope I can do this for another 30 years. Okay. So now I want to go live onto YouTube. Can you see my YouTube screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right, there. Maybe a sort of a general overview first. You know, YouTube has become the foremost video distributor in the world. Okay, and although everybody distributes all social media platforms of videos, YouTube is by far the most popular and populous in the world. So what is the purpose of YouTube before we start? Okay. It is a free video sharing website. You don't have to have an account. You don't have to pay anything. You can watch musical videos, comedy shows, how-to guides, how to exercise, recipes. You can follow your favorite vloggers. A blogger is just a word for blogging with videos. Okay, so you change the B for a V and they vloggers. Okay, in other words, video bloggers. Okay. You can describe to other YouTubers as well, and to celebrities that you want to follow. And you can create your own videos and upload them. So that's the purpose of YouTube. All right. So why is it so great? Okay. Video, I'm sure you know. Okay. Video is the most popular content formula. You know, I write a lot of articles, perhaps a little bit used to more than currently, a lot of articles, blog about this and it'll be on the website, and I'd share it in other websites, and it would be all written, it would be articles, okay? But now that content has changed to communicating that via video, okay? So now people, more and more, including myself, are now using video to communicate. In some instances, you still got to write because you need to get your content in your head. In other cases, you can just go ad hoc and see how you can communicate. And quite honestly, communicating without any notes is really a good idea. You become very natural. And so that's one of the reasons that YouTube is great. It's also shared across all social media. You know, it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, and which app you're using, you can share a video across those. And also, search engines, when you're searching for something, they tend to favor videos, particularly when you're searching on YouTube. Now, you may not know, but YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet. And who's the largest?
Google.
Google. Google, yes. And Google owns YouTube.
Oh, no.
There's a type of a monopoly going on there. But yeah, there are other search engines, of course, and we use those too. YouTube is also great because it is fun, and it must be fun. Okay, whether you are just using the entertainment side of it, or whether you're opening a channel and uploading videos, it's about fun. Okay, and I hope that you in the future, if you haven't been doing it up to now, are going to really take advantage of the fun aspect. If you do have a channel and you do upload and you do all the right titles and descriptions and hashtags and things, it will greatly enhance your searching ranking within Google as well as in YouTube. So, but that we do have a detailed class on YouTube. I don't give it, but somebody else does. Another guide in Get Set Up does. So you can look for an advanced one if you're looking for those little business aspects that you want to promote. Okay. YouTube, you can watch things that you would also possibly watch on TV. You will probably find them on YouTube more than likely. And another great feature of why YouTube would be you don't get bored when you on YouTube. Okay. So let's start by having a look at what we've got for you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the class into two sections. The first section, we're going to look at the entertainment, where you don't need an account, you don't need a channel, don't need to pay anything. And that's what you're looking at right now. Okay, so we're going to start there, and then I'm going to show you how to get into your account and how to upload a video. Okay, but just an introduction, just a sample. You must get our advanced class if you want to get into the real detail. So when you go to youtube.com, you land up at the little house on the prairie with home underneath it. Okay, and you then get all types of entertainment, let's say, but a lot of different categories of things which YouTube seems to feel that you possibly want. Okay, and so we got things like breaking news, and they put in some Australian news because the AI knows I live in Australia, so therefore it thinks I like Australian news, but I like world news. Okay, I love to find out the news or what's happening in America at the moment. Okay, lots of really behind the scenes stuff is going on. I love world politics and all those sort of things. So I'll find them on YouTube. Okay, that's the pleasure. Okay, so I'm just paging down, and you'll get all sorts of options that come up on the YouTube homepage. And of course, if you don't have a channel, that's fine, because now it can't select what you want because it doesn't know you. Okay, so now once you go up and down all these, and you decide what do I like. Let's click on one of my favorite country singers who just happens to be at the top. And
being stuck at home is no day at the beach. That's what Stays is for. A private...
On a warm summer's evening, On a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to speak, so we
Can we
took
spend the rest of the class
turns
listening to him?
out the window at the darkness. The boredom.
We click on the speaker, and it unfortunately takes his voice out, and the video continues. We can click on the two parallel lines, and that will freeze the video. And we can drag down, and now there are various things that we can do in this stage, okay? I'm going to show you some more of this in due course, but you've got that little cog. You must remember that little cog for all social media, or virtually all social media, is your settings, okay? So there's a lot that you can do by just clicking on your settings on any social media, okay? There's a limited amount of, so I'll show you other settings on YouTube, okay? And you can then see it. You've then also got other aspects that across here, and we'll come to them. But the one I want to particularly show you is this little one. If you can cast a YouTube onto your television in your lounge, okay? Obviously, you've got a cast. I've got Google Cast Chrome on my TV, and the modern TVs, the very latest ones, I would imagine have them built in, because I've had mine attached for a long time. And then on the extreme right, you can make a full screen on your computer. And okay, so by clicking on this particular one, we now look at all the things he's going to be singing, and we have an option to have a look at the person who's now put these up on here, okay? But I'm not going to go there right now, because I want to show you other things first. So we click on the YouTube up top, and we get back to the home page, all right? So let's just page down a little bit, and now this one is still, let's close him off. Okay, there we are. He wanted to stay up. I don't blame him. So, all right, so we page down, and I want to just find something that is not necessary. I search for so much music on here. Oh my goodness, there's Tom Jones, okay, as he looks today. On the Voice UK, you can find it. Oh my goodness, the AI really wants to show me singers, okay, and I'm not looking for singers, okay. We could possibly, I'm not sure if we'll find what I'm looking by clicking on Fox News, okay. You can, and we're unmuting.
The New York Times ran a story saying that Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz.
Okay, we're not going to have any propaganda in this at this point, but yes, we've got what I want to show you now. Okay, so if you go below your picture you just clicked on, and you now have options of liking this video. As you know, with most other social, just click it to like it, okay, or the opposite if you don't like it, and you can share it by just clicking share. You've got all these options here to share it to Facebook, for example, but you can also copy the link to this URL to this website and paste it wherever you choose to paste it, in anything, wherever you can paste something, all right? So this gives you a great option to do that with the sharing button, okay? But you can also click save, okay? Now, I wonder who asked about channels and things, okay. You can click about watch later, just by clicking in the ticks, okay? That is a YouTube default channel. I didn't create that. The rest of them I created, okay? So I've got all these channels that I could put that particular video to, okay? and it makes sense to have your own channels, but you need to have an account. It's a free account. You need to have an account to be able to develop these channels, okay? And they're very easy. I'm going to click the top right-hand corner there, and we're out of it. That's what I wanted to show you. And you can see that I'm already subscribed. If I hadn't clicked that, it will say, do you want to unsubscribe? Okay, and then you would click unsubscribe, and you will see it now changes back to subscribe. Okay, so when you see a video that you like, or a person that you like, or a channel that you like, then you just click on subscribe, and you've got various options. Subscribe. If you click on the bell, you can have it as every time, all posts that they do, let me know about it. Or you can personalize them, or don't let me know about any. I'll just find them when I'm ready to. Okay, that can be the option. Okay, so right, so we've gone through. Let's just see. If you want, which is also interesting, get a transcript. It comes automatically with YouTube. You can, if somebody's talking, let's say you're watching somebody at a convention or TED Talk or something like that, you can get immediately, it types out a transcript. And so maybe you are partially deaf or are deaf. You can still watch what the people are saying by reading the transcript. Okay, so it comes in very handy. And of course, you can click save and get back to that. You can click like and get back to that. And you can click on the name of in this case, obviously it's a company. And you click on that, and it takes you to that person's channel. Okay, this is Fox News's channel on YouTube. Okay, and you can see all the the latest news that comes through, and I'm not sure how quickly after it's gone live on the Fox News TV, but it seems to be quite recent. All right, so from what I've shown you now, let me just stop and see, are there any questions about, let's say, the entertainment? Finally, I haven't finished, I'm going to do some more, but are there any questions at this stage about
I have a question.
Yes.
Yes. Say you're subscribed and you have found things that you've saved. Then when you pull up YouTube again to your home screen, where is it listed that saved things? Where do you go to find that? Is it on the sidebar, like under library and subscriptions, or where is it?
That's exactly where it is, under library. I'll take you there and answer that. Okay. And any other questions that, was that Shirley, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. And you see on the right of the screen there, and you could, let's just go back to the home page there. Okay. And you see the library down the bottom there. Now, again, depending whether you've got a channel or haven't got a channel, okay, you've got various options. As you can see, with there's the history down there. There are those that you've clicked to watch later. Everything is saved in your library. On the right here, you've got likes that you've done, and you've got subscriptions that you've done. So there's quite a lot of information sitting in the library, as you can see. And there are playlists which you add when you've got an account, and I will show you how to do that. These are my channels and my videos that I've placed up. I've just found it a lot easier to share my own YouTube, because if I create a special one for the class, then there's nothing in it, and it becomes, I assume it becomes boring. This one, you can get under my skin and get the nitty gritty. Okay, so that's where you would find it. Does that answer your question? Okay, no, that's fine.
It does. Thank you.
Okay, surely that's fine. So now we're still we're still in the entertainment, okay? Because wow, YouTube is about entertainment first and foremost, okay? So now it creates a whole lot of categories along the top that have got nothing to do with you. It's got to do with me. The artificial intelligence is saying, hey, you rather listen to Tom Jones or the old, okay? And the people. So these won't be the same with everybody, okay? But you know, if you click on any one of them, you then get all the postings that are related to that category, okay? So you look through it and you think, okay, what's today? There's somebody else singing Tom Jones as well. And I'm looking for my favorite here, which it's not coming up. But if I search for it, I know, which is Delilah. Okay. Who remembers Delilah?
Oh, yes. I remember Delilah.
That's now we go to the search, because now we can't find. There it is. It's listening to me. You see that? Okay, this AI is so clever. Okay, it's listening to this class. Okay, because there it comes up top of the guns there. Okay, and there we see Delilah, and we click on him singing Delilah. We see the adverts coming in there. 3, 2, 1, 5 seconds of adverts. Skip the adverts. And they put on the microphone.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window.
Ah, what a song. Yeah. What a song, man. What a man. Goodness me. And he's still going strong. Okay. Really interesting. So that's how you would search. So whatever you want to search for, it really doesn't matter. You know, I was going to say Hallmark, but that's because I do watch Hallmark, so it probably comes up there. So you click on Hallmark and you look at all the Hallmark movies. I love Hallmark movies because they always end happily, you know. And that's life, eh? That's life that you want. So you can look for anything at all, you know. It doesn't really. If you want to know how to do something, you just type in whatever you want. To do repairs, okay? How to do repairs on fiberglass, okay? Or on roof, or on, oh my goodness me, body car. How to do car body repairs, okay? So it doesn't matter what you search for. It's going to come up with options, and you're going to have the adverts in between. Be patient with them. You get it for free, all this entertainment, and you get the information for free. So a few adverts about where to take your car, maybe geographically. So there is nothing that you can't search for. And I've showed you how to save for them. Yeah, you know, you probably don't even know what remote viewing is, and you get all these remote viewing. There's nothing. Okay, it's fun, and you can sit down, put your feet up in your favorite chair, and put the kettle on and have a cup of coffee, tea, and enjoy whatever you want to, whatever information you want to obtain. You could do it here. Even if you want to know how to create a channel for yourself, you can actually search for it here and you will find the answer. Okay. There's nothing that you can't find here. All right. You can coming now back to the left-hand side. We came here, remember, for the library, and we can click on Explore, and this would show you all sorts of things that are exciting to do. You know, when you can find out what's trending. You can, you know, the latest music that is most popular, gaming. Okay, wow. You know, gaming is the fastest growing industry on the planet at the moment, online gaming. And yeah, we oldies have got some catching up to do, I think. I've never played a game online ever. And okay, so there we're looking at all sorts of things that would come up there under any of those particular aspects. And you can even do YouTube's opposition, which is Rumble. Okay, you can find Rumble with advertising on YouTube, rumble.com. I've got some videos posted there as well. Okay, and so if you didn't like YouTube, you could go to Rumble. All right, let's take Rumble out, and let's go to, we've done Explore now. Subscriptions here on the right are everybody that we have. Remember, I subscribed to Fox News. There it is there. Okay, so you would then just you can manage your subscriptions. You can go and listen to them. You can even save them to Pinterest. That little thing is saving them to Pinterest. So if you like the image, let's say of that bedroom there, you can click save, and that image will go to Pinterest. And it'll even ask you, which board of Pinterest. But you have to have a Pinterest account, of course, okay, which is free. So I love Pinterest. It's where I save all thoughts that I want to come back to later and so on. And I do a class on Pinterest. You can, an introduction. So you're welcome to join that class. So you can see all the people that you, or in this case, I have subscribed to. All right. So now I finished the entertainment side, the free entertainment side, no channel necessary, no signing up. And you just lose a little bit of the functionality. And I'm not going to go into that detail. We have a class at the other. But if you find that you're not seeing some of the things I've shown you, it's only because you probably don't have a channel. Okay. So now, any questions on the channel? And Kim, is there anything there that people are asking on chat?
Not so far, Michael. You're good to go.
Great. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, this is Carolyn Bean, and I do have a question.
Yes, Carolyn.
It's on the subscribing. I'll put myself back in there.
Yes.
I've never subscribed. I don't think I've subscribed. I just sort of look things up or use the voice icon and just look things up. So is it best to actually go ahead and subscribe, because that way you're able to save? Because I've never saved. I never even realized those features. I just always just look for what I want, and that's it. So it's best to subscribe, right?
You got two options, Carolyn. You've got a save function where it will save it in the library, and you can go back to that at any time, because it's only that one particular video that you want to watch. So you saved that video to that place. Okay, so that's one option. The other is to subscribe. Then you're going to get all the postings that particular person subscribed. Like you see Blake Sheldon in front of you there at the moment. And you could subscribe to this person. It's not Blake Shelton. This is somebody else who's putting up this mixed. So you then subscribe to that person. Then you would get notification, which you can restrict and monitor. But subscribe is something, let me put it to you this way. That famous English word, why? Okay. Ask yourself, do I want to see this person that's doing these postings again? Why? Okay. And answer that to yourself. So if you want to, I want to see it because I so enjoy the recipes and the ingredients and the way that they cook, and then you've answered your question, now subscribe, because then you will see more and more. But if it's just that one individual recipe, that's all you wanted, and you want to get back to it in order when you're in the kitchen, then just click save and just save it to your library. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, if you don't have those functionalities, just open a channel. You don't necessarily have to do anything other than open a channel, all right? And it doesn't cost you, and it's not complicated because it's controlled by Google. So if you have a Gmail account, it's already waiting there for you. Google wants you to just click on this top right-hand corner here and say, I want a channel, okay? And it'll Google say, that's interesting. I've already got it ready for you, okay? And you answer a few questions and you are away with your Google channel. And then you get the other functionality that you want. So if you're not finding the functionality, just open a channel, okay? Create a channel. Okay, thanks, Carolyn. So any other questions on the entertainment side? Because now, if there aren't, I'm going to click on, if you don't have a channel already, if you do, your profile picture will come up or your initial will come up. Otherwise, there'll be something sitting there saying, you know, open a channel, create a channel, something enticing you to do it. And so you would then just click on that. And if you haven't got a channel, it will ask you a couple of questions in order to open a channel. Another is your email and create a password and so forth. Okay, it's very easy. It'll take you through, especially if you have a Gmail account. But you can still open it without a Gmail account. And then you would, when you've done that, you do what I'm going to do right now is you click on your channel. Okay, and now comes up my profile. Let me just stop there. And you now have various options. You can do nothing. Okay. YouTube will ask you certain things that you would do, but you don't necessarily have to put a banner at the back. Okay. You don't necessarily have to put a picture in. Okay. This would be also where, and I'll show you just now, you create channels. And so I've got a channel that's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, inner self-healing. I love writing and talking about self-healing. And one of the biggest self-healings was a sort of a category under that of pain-free legs. I was in a wheelchair once and I decided that I was going to self-heal. And I can run now, I can walk, I've got no pain left. And so I documented that with videos of different lengths. You can see that one is 10 minutes, 27. Doesn't matter how long your video is that you upload. But that's what your channel will look like, okay? And you can now customize what people are going to see when they go to your channel. Okay, so broadly, you're going to see exactly what I've got here at the moment. Okay, and a little blurb, a little bio, and you know, you can, if it's longer, you would just click read more. And in your channel, you've got if you want to get all your videos that you've uploaded, and you'd find them under video, strangely enough. So you can see here, I uploaded that 6 days ago, a week ago. Yeah, so all these are really interesting aspects where you're wanting to look and say, now, what did I do with that video? Where is it now? Here are all your videos. Just one after the other, regardless of which channel they're in or which playlists they are in. I told you about the playlist. Now, another thing too, now we've got to that point. Was it Shirley at, you know, playlists, and you would create playlists under this section. You can see here, I've got a playlist of liked videos. Okay, so I can get back to them. Yeah, I like them for a reason, but I don't always have time. And so, you know, I would then come through And I've got a channel called 2020 Listening, and I guess I've got to change that to 2021 now. Only 4 months behind. But you just have it. I know they're there anyway. So what does the name mean? Okay, and so, you know, the saved playlists. And so this is an introduction. So I mustn't be tempted to get into the details. You can then create channels. I don't have any channels. I don't really particularly have a need for channels. And you can have discussions that have come up. People, you know, put something underneath your video, okay? And you can see there, you know, dear Michael, la, 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 and read more. And so you would find out what people are saying under your videos. But what I do want to do, let's just go back to home, because that's probably the best place to show it from. You will see here, custom channel is just going to be talking about all these things that you see here. But manage videos, if we click on manage videos, this is where we start with the upload of a video. And now, before I show you how to upload a video, I just want to know if there's anybody in the class that would like to know how to upload a video. Please say yes. Otherwise, if there's nobody interested, why do we cover it? Okay. Say yes if you'd like to see how to upload a video. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
It's Gladys. What is the purpose of uploading a video? Why would I want to do that?
Okay, that's an interesting question, that. Okay, right, Renee said yes as well. Okay, so we will go through the uploading of it. Why would you upload a video? Because, first of all, you have a video to upload, okay, and it's a place to store your videos. And you know, if you're away on holiday and you're taking videos on your holiday and you want a place to store them, this is certainly a place to store them. You can make them private, totally private. You can make them just available to certain people. So you've got options about your privacy and your security settings here. But you'd upload a video because you like taking videos. That's the bottom line. I love, you know, I suddenly get a thought in my mind. I rush out into my garden with my phone, because I take a video with my phone, and I then talk 5 minutes on something. You'll see the one I'm going to upload, I'm talking about micro beans, okay, microgreens, but the bean. And I couldn't believe it. It was something, and I just took a video. So I love doing it. And that's why you would upload it. Okay, you love your videos. You love doing it.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you might have a motive as well, that you've got a product or a service that you're selling. Okay, so maybe you're a hairdresser at home, and you know, you want to, you know, promote that. So you would perhaps have somebody taking a video of you doing somebody's hair, and you talking to the camera and tell them what you're doing or something. Or you might do the same with baking, and you know, you want to sell recipes or something. So you then take a video from a commercial point of view and upload it and encourage people to follow you because they resonate with what you are doing. Okay, another reason. Okay, all right, so we go back now to create. I'm going to click on create. There you'll see upload videos, but you'll also see this up arrow in some of the other back office. This is all back office that you're seeing now. There's only the one thing that everybody else sees, and that was the home page. Once you click on anything else, you go to the back office. So if we click on upload videos, we can either drag or drop this from somewhere else on your screen, or you click on, which more than likely you're going to do, clicked on select files. This then takes you into your device, okay? And you then click on whichever video you want to upload, and you click open. That means upload in YouTube terms, right? And now the video you see at the bottom is busy uploading. 15% is uploading. That'll always tell you how the progress of uploading. The longer the video, the longer it will take to upload. Okay, if you've got an hour-long video, it could take you 15 or 20 minutes, depending on your bandwidth internet. Here you would then put a description of whatever it is. Okay, and then you would move down. We'll deal with the left-hand side. If you have a thumbnail picture, you could load it there, but don't worry about that. But here, the playlist, you then click on that, and now all the playlists that I have created are here. I must decide which one this one particularly goes to. Okay, so we just click, and then we click on done. Okay, and then the most important aspect from a YouTube point of view is the next here. Have you made this for children, or is it for general viewing? In other words, adults. If you say yes, it's made for children, YouTube has a children's section, and then they can safely go onto YouTube if they are now limited and their parents have limited them to only seeing the kids' YouTube. Okay, if it's not for kids specifically, then you click no, it's not made for kids. Okay, then all adults can search for it, and you would get the publicity that is required. Okay, and you'll see now that if we carry on going down, they have now uploaded, and they do certain checks, and the checks are complete. They look for things that you might be copying, like music from other people, that there's a right to those, the copyright. No issues found. And now above here is that is the unique, every video you upload has a unique URL, okay, a unique website. And you click on this here to copy that. You just click on it, and it says link copied to your clipboard. So you can post that anywhere you want to and to whoever you want to. And then having done that, you click on the bottom, you click on next, and don't worry about that. That's all details about getting people to subscribe and subscribe buttons. Okay, and no issues, right? It checks, there's a tick there, so everything is going right. And you click on the last window, and that's the picture that YouTube has decided to put there. I didn't. They just take at random a picture, and I'm just about to eat a microgreen bean. Okay, and they decided that was the appropriate one. Now you have an option here. You can make this private by just clicking private. Okay, now you can share to specific people when it's private. Okay, and nobody else will be allowed to see it at all. Okay, no matter what they try and do, the person you share it with, only that person will be able to. If you click unlisted, okay, now you can send that link out, let's say to a group of people, or your book club or whatever, and anyone who has that link will be able to get in, but they'll also be able to send it to other people. And anybody who is in possession of the link can move it around, and you can, or you just make it public, and then everybody can see it. Okay, mostly one would do public, I guess, but there are reasons for others. And then you click on publish. You click on publish, and it's now busy. And now it says, right, where would you like your video to be published other than YouTube? It's going to be published on YouTube, but at the same time, and you only get this chance once, and that's when you're uploading them, you can post to any of the other social medias where you may have an account. Okay, and you get a last chance to copy the URL again there. Okay, if you want to post it in an email to somebody, but there are lots of options here that you can even post it from here in an email, but you can also take it off and post it elsewhere. So you close, and I'm not posting. There it is. Okay, and now if you hold your cursor over it, you can go back and edit it. You can comment, you can click and actually view it now on YouTube. Okay, that's an option. You can change it here from public to absolutely private, and or to unlisted, as we saw before, and it will in due course change that. Okay, and you can also click these three little buttons down here, and you can click it and delete forever, or edit the title, whatever you see here, or promote it, which will cost you some money. So we click delete forever, and I understand that deleting is permanent, and then that becomes a possibility, and I delete, and it's gone. Right, that's how you upload a video to your site. Are there any questions with regards to anything I've said within your channel? Okay. Okay, Kim, are there any questions that pick the unlisted? If you do pick the unlisted, sorry, where they need a link, is it possible for your video to come up if someone is searching for something that is also what you have made a video about? No, there's no chance of that. They will not pick an unlisted or a private video. Renee, that's to you, yeah. And this one says, I don't have audio on my old computer and could not get this ID for this class on my iPhone. Okay, but you'll be able to, on your iPhone, you will download the YouTube app. If you go to your app store, type in YouTube, you will get it onto your phone, and you'll, whatever we've done today, especially on the entertainment side, you will be able to listen to it if you've got the app. Any Ron, was there anything else? Okay, and there's one new message. Thank you. Okay, pleasure. All right, any other questions before I'm going to stop sharing now, but I'm not running away yet. I can still answer some of your questions. So Doreen, you know where to open it.
Yeah, no, very, very complete for what I need. And maybe I'll do the advance once I get comfortable with this. So thank you. Thanks a lot.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Okay. So I hope you've all had your needs and questions answered. And so I think what we'll do is then, and thank you, Ron. And so what we'll do then is say goodbye and thank you for being in class. I really enjoyed this class. It's been fantastic. Okay. And thanks, Ron. Hey, you got a thumbs up. I like the thumbs up. That's great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks very much. And goodbye to you all, and see you in the next class. Okay. I don't do the advanced, but go and take the advanced. All right. You'll really find a lot more info. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Michael, for having me.